Welcome to your weekly appointment, the Cybersecurity Digest News. My target running this project is to offer a quick 2 minutes recap of the previous week, with all important security news, data breaches, and CV alerts. Stay informed and subscribe. Let's start. Oracle Health, formerly Cerner, confirmed hackers accessed legacy servers containing patient data. The FBI is now involved, and affected healthcare providers have been notified. In Australia, Ambulance Victoria reported a breach involving around 3,000 staff. A former employee is accused of taking personal and financial information during their final days on the job. Also in Australia, the New South Wales Department of Communities and Justice experienced a serious breach. 9,000 sensitive court documents were downloaded by an unknown actor. Meanwhile, in the U.S., several healthcare providers reported cyber incidents. The most severe involved over 25,000 patients at a dental practice in South Carolina, along with others in New Mexico, Ohio, Oklahoma, and Georgia. Google confirmed a sophisticated malware attack targeting Chrome users, exploiting a zero-day vulnerability. A security patch is on the way. 23andMe made headlines again, this time filing for bankruptcy, citing fallout from a 2023 data breach and a loss of consumer trust. Rackspace denied claims by the hacker group CL0P that its systems were compromised, saying no evidence of a breach was found. And finally, Nine Media disclosed that personal data for 16,000 subscribers of major Australian newspapers was leaked due to a third-party supplier error. Let's zoom in on the last week's cybersecurity news. The Russian-speaking hacking group RedCurl has transitioned into ransomware operations, deploying a new strain called QWCrypt in its latest campaign. Researchers also uncovered 2 malicious NPM packages specifically targeting the popular Ethers library. These packages were designed to inject reverse shell access into developers' environments. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency added 2 long-standing Sitecore CMS vulnerabilities to its exploited vulnerabilities catalog, signaling active use in the wild despite their age. In Asia, a state-sponsored group known as Weaver Ant was found to have infiltrated a major telecommunications company. The attackers reportedly remained undetected for over 4 years, conducting sustained cyber espionage. Security researchers disclosed 5 critical vulnerabilities in the Ingress Nginx controller for Kubernetes. Collectively named Ingress Nightmare, these flaws could allow unauthenticated remote code execution. And finally, Microsoft introduced a new feature for Edge for Business, inline data protection. This aims to block sensitive company information from being shared with consumer AI tools, adding a layer of control to employee browsing behavior. A vulnerability in Synology Unified Controller, tracked as CV 2024-10442, received a perfect 10.0 score. An off-by-one error in the replication service allows remote attackers to execute arbitrary code. IBM ADEX was hit with CV 2024-56346, also rated 10.0. Improper process controls in the NM service could allow remote command execution. Another issue from Synology, CV 2024-10441, affects DiskStation Manager. Improper output encoding enables remote code execution, earning it a 9.8. Fortinet's FortiMail is vulnerable to admin login bypass through a crafted HTTP request. That's CV 2023-47539 with a CVSS of 9.8. 3 critical flaws in Qualify, CV 2025-22612, 22611, and 22609, allow full remote code execution, all scoring 10.0. CV 2025-22217 affects VMware Avi Load Balancer. It's an unauthenticated blind SQL injection vulnerability with a score of 8.6. Linux kernel's KSMBD service has 2 high-impact flaws, CV 2024-56626 and 56627. These issues score 9.8 and 9.1, posing serious risks in SMB server operations. One identity manager is affected by CV 2024-56404, a privilege escalation flaw rated at 9.9. And finally, Centrion monitoring software contains 2 SQL injection bugs, CV 2024-55573 and 53923, both scoring 9.1. This free project runs on sharing is caring principles. Any support by a like and a subscribe is highly appreciated. Stay tuned with new content. Take care.